So we have a few hornbeam sticks here, and I start off with 3, about the same thickness, and I've got a bit of twine so I can tie the bottoms together with a bit of twine. To do it quite tight so that they don't move around too much. I'm going to put a finger in the middle. Quite tight. And then I'm just going to bend them around on either side to create and twist them around to create a heart shape. It doesn't matter if it snaps a little bit. So that's one round, and then the other side round. Twist it in a little bit around the middle to create that middle piece. Again, doesn't matter if it breaks a little. Oh, broke it quite a lot. And then tuck it under. Bring this side round and twist it round the top here. And then I want another thinner piece. So this next piece I'm going to start around the edge and twist that around and towards the top so that I make the outside edges thicker. Lose that middle bit and come round to the middle. If my one looks a little bit like it's trying to come undone, I'm going to do the other side. I'm holding them together at the moment. I'm looking for a piece that is bendy enough. So my piece here, and I'm going to bend that one round and a little bit thinner. So I'm going to pull it down. They get thinner towards the top so that I can twist it. And I'm very gently bending around. So I'm walking. Very gently bending it around in towards the middle to create a middle piece. And then I'm going to use my bit of string at the bottom just to secure those 2 new bits into place. And like all crafts, takes a bit of practice and a bit of playing with it, and eventually you'll find that it sits in the right place. Got my little bow there. I'm going to bring these ones are a little bit loose. I'm going to bring them back round a bit more to finish it off. And tuck them through to hold them in place. If I need to, I'll put another little bit of string around that bit just to hold it together. In an ideal world, my weaving will hold it still. There we go. Tidying it up. I'm actually going to take that one out there because it's just not quite neat enough. And there we go. And I can trim it down. A nice little heart shape ready to start building my wreath with. And then we can decorate that like a wreath that you might have at Christmas, with different bits of greenery. So traditionally these sort of things, evergreens, are brought into the houses at winter because it created decorations. So I'm going to put a bit of evergreen on it to bring the nice brightness into the house. So, a little bit of that at the bottom. And some of our bay leaves, which if I wash these and then dry them, I could then use them as herbs later.
Okay.
Keeps doing that around that hornbeam frame. Bay leaf there. A little sprig of bay leaves for this side. I'm just giving you a very rough idea of what we're doing as an introduction today. So this is a little bit rough. I can make it a lot tidier over time. But you get the idea that you add these in. And then we're going to make some roses. You can add in flowers if you've got any flowers at home, or dried flowers. I'll do this at the bottom. And there we go. So that's what it looks like. Starting to get an idea of that now.
Finished.
So I've got a little hot wreath we made earlier, and we're going to add a bit of colour to this with some of the tissue paper. Showing you that. So first of all, it should be a flat piece, and then I'm going to fold it over to about 1/3 of the way down, so it's got an overlapped edge on it, about 1/3 of the way down, all the way along. And that just helps it to hold its shape when we're rolling up our rose. And then I'm going to roll it, holding it between my thumb and finger, and slightly pinching it outwards so it spirals. So I'm holding about where the fold is between my thumb and finger. And as I come wider out, I put more pinches in to make the petals so that it starts to lean outwards. And then all the way around. I had a little practice of this to start off with, so it's already got a little bit of folding. So you can do that if you want to start it going by putting a little fold in your tissue paper to start off with. And then you end up with a flower shape. A bit like a rose, rolls out in the middle, and you want to twist the bottom to hold it in place. And we've got a bit of wire I'm going to put around the bottom. I'm still holding it tight together, otherwise it'll unwrap. And I've folded that over, and then I'm going to twist it tight to create a nice rose shape. And then I can put this onto my wreath, use the wire that's left over end, and tuck it in wherever I want. I'm going to put one here, and twist the wire around the wreath again to hold it in place. So I've got one on this side, and I've got 2 littler ones that I made that are smaller pieces. Just a little bit less, and put them together so they're like a little rosebud. And I'll attach those to the other side. A nice little heart-shaped Valentine's wreath with its roses, red roses on it.